Yo, what is up guys? It's Squeezer here. Today we're going to be doing a 7-week review on the Iron Rangers, and then I'm also going to, apparently I did not mean to have this here, but later I'm going to be doing a cleaning video on the Iron Ranger for this month, because I think every week I'm going to do a cleaning and a review of these Iron Rangers here. So without further ado, let's get into today's video. So I've decided for this video I wanted to get a little up close and personal with the Iron Rangers. That way you guys can see all the scratches and scuffs I get on them from week to week. If you look at the cap toe here, there is a few scuffs on the toe. That one right there is pretty deep. There's a little bit of damage done to it. It's a little bit of dirt and dust on there, a little bit of staining, I guess you could say. So let's move on to the lower area here on the side. If you look, there's a regular amount of creasing. There's a little bit of patina going up on there. I'm really starting to like the way that these things are starting to darken in certain places and get lighter in others. Creasing up there on the upper where my ankle bends. It's once again, these are a 6-inch boot, and they crease extremely nicely where all the creases are supposed to be. Behind there on the heel, it's starting to get a little bit darker. There's some scuffage and from abrasion. We'll move at the top there. There's a little bit of dirt and dust across the heel there is normal. On the back portion there on that heel cap, there's some dark places and some scuffs. Figured on the last videos, I've seen most reviews online, they get up close on their boots, and I figured, you know what, I can see why viewers would like that. Opening up to the tongue area, you can see there's some dark places where the eyelets touch the leather. Hoping to get some false tongues here soon, so that way we can prevent that as much as possible. On the inside of the tongue area there, you see that there's some dirt, some dust. Not a whole lot, actually. I'm surprised there's not more. So, I guess we're doing good in that area there. And now let's move on to the other boot. Alright, so taking a look at the other boot, it's a lot like the same story, you know. Bumps and scuffs on the toe there. Getting a little close up so that way you guys can really see. I really think that this leather is just a beautiful leather. It has a lot of oils packed into it and a lot of color that goes all the way through the leather, and you can just tell from the different dark spots and lighter spots. Looking at the tongue, it's pretty much the same story as the other tongue. Not a whole lot of dirt and debris on the inside there. A lot of that has to do with the leather laces, I think, because the leather laces are a lot thicker. They allow me to get the lacing a lot tighter. So let's go around to the side here. This is the inside of the boot. This one's a lot more muddy because I'm working on a video that is a durability test on these, where I've just been kicking around rocks and dropping stuff on the boots. And on this boot, this is the boot I actually stomped in a muddy puddle to try to get a cool slow motion splash on there. So stay tuned for that video if you want to see how durable these boots are. I'm not finished with the test yet, so I've only got a few clips recorded to that, but I will probably either upload that video sometime this week or next week. So I've just got to wait until I get it finished, because it's been snowing on and off here lately, and I'm just waiting for a good day where it's not that snowy to record the rest of it, because you can't really walk in puddles or walk on dirt roads or anything like that whenever it's completely ice, slick, and snowy and muddy outside. So looking at the inside back portion here and the regular back portion, it looks just absolutely beautiful just going around. I mean, there's scuffs and scratches, which really tells, you know, that's what sets, I feel like, everyone's boots apart, especially Iron Rangers, you know, where you scuff, where you scratch, where they crease at. It just makes every boot look different. And you just see right there, like, the amount of patina that this thing is already getting, and it's not even been a full 2 months in yet. So let's go on to the outside of the boot. Looking at the outside of the boot, it's the same story. I mean, the scuffs on these, once you put some conditioner on them, a lot of the scuffs just completely go away. You see a dog hair on the side there. Sorry, I wiped that away. I have a lot of dogs. I have 3 dogs in my house. And dog hair just gets everywhere. Actually, my dad's dog tried to use my Iron Rangers as a chew toy. Luckily, I caught him before he got any teeth marks or anything like that on him. Definitely would suck to lose your boots to a dog. Alright, so I'm going to pause the video here, and we are going to go to the soles and see how they're wearing. Alright, so looking at the soles of the boots, you can see that these things just wear very slowly. I mean, that Vibram rubber is extremely, extremely hard to wear in because it's just a really hard, good quality rubber. Those redwing heels, let me just zoom in here so that way maybe you guys can see. Those barely wear at all. Even that little tiny rubber ring that you see going around there, that has not even disappeared yet. I mean, and it's been, you know, almost 2 months since I've gotten these boots, and they are just absolutely beautiful. Looking at the stitches, they have barely been fraying. They're starting to fray some. Looking at the toes there, you can see that the toes are barely worn at all. That's where I wear my boots the most, is either the heel or the toe. For some reason, the ball of my foot doesn't really wear in a whole lot on my boots, but, I mean, just amazing, amazing quality. And I'm not the type of guy that just wears my boots inside. I actually work pretty hard in these, and I mean, you see how well these things are holding up. Even those stitches at the bottom, those hasn't even worn in yet. A lot of my other boots, the stitches on the bottom, they just completely wear through within the first week or two, and that's mainly because Redwing actually, their stitches go through a little wax process, and you can see that on the outside of some of the seams. I'll try to get a close-up of that, but they wax the laces, meaning, you know, there's a layer of wax on them that protects them and makes them a lot more durable. So we'll see if we can actually get some of that in. But there's little lines on there too, and you see those little lines hasn't even worn away yet. I mean, there's just so much to this boot, and you know, I could probably get 2.5 years out of these soles. I could probably get a year and a half out of those heels. You know, those are high quality rubber that they use on these boots. Alright, you just look at those the stitches on there. You see that little waxy looking layer that's around the boots. That's not actually dirt or dust. It looks like it, but that's actually gluish, this glue waxy material that they put their laces and they're not the boot laces, but the actual stitching there. They use this waxed stitching, and it not only helps waterproof it, it helps the durability of those laces, or those stitches. Sorry, I keep saying laces. But whenever I've seen videos of people putting beeswax on their stitches to make them last longer, I might actually do a video on that, on how to do that. So stay tuned for that video if I decide to do that. That'll be sometime in the future, though. I don't even have that one planned out yet. But as far as this review's going, I mean, let me know in the comments if you like the 1 month review or if you like this type of review better where I get really close to the boots. Let me know that in the comments, or like this video, because I base a lot of my videos, my content, the style I do them, on the amount of positivity I get back on them. You know, if I get comments on a lot of videos, which I mean, I don't have my channel hasn't completely grown yet, but my style is based on how you guys react to it, you know, on the way I do videos. You know, you guys show positivity towards video, I'll do another video a lot like it in the same similar style. You know, if you guys, if I see something that I think's cool on the internet, the way that other people are doing it, I try to style on that way to give you guys the best quality videos you want to see. Because when it comes to creating content, you know, you really want to do what your viewers like to do. Because I'm creating content for you guys, not for myself. It'd be different if it was something I do for myself. But this, I mean, I like creating content for people, and I want to bring you guys the content that you guys like. So, anyways, let's get into my end thoughts on these. Alright, so I am going to be recording the cleaning video I told you about, but if you enjoyed this video, drop me a like, give me a subscription, and comment. I have noticed that my videos have been getting a lot more views here lately, meaning there's growth to the channel. I've noticed there's a couple of people. I have the YouTube Studio app, and it says that I have 4 people that keeps returning to my videos so far. That was of yesterday. My YouTube Studio app updates every 24 hours. So, you know, if I won't see how many views I have in total added from this video until tomorrow, but I appreciate you guys watching the video. Once again, like, subscribe, comment, and I will see you in that cleaning video.